your name. More like a physical thing here for this particular person. This one here says, some men are just not satisfied with one woman. That is the fact. They will tell you they are polygamous in nature. That is a message here from Sandra. Thank you so much, Sandy, for your message. Now, let me go to you, Auntie Chika. So, lose interest is where we want to focus on now.
Okay.
What have you heard, or what stories have you seen, or, from your analysis of things, that these are some of the pointers to why men lose interest in their wives after years of marriage?
Okay, I'll answer the question. Let me paint a scenario.
Okay.
One that we all very much aware. We are in the politicking era.
Okay.
A lot of candidates are selling themselves, telling the public they will do this, they will do that. Vote for me. If you vote for me, I will do this, and do the serious campaigns, serious wooing of candidates going on. And just like we know, after the elections, some of those promises are not kept. They don't even know where the electorates are anymore. That's how it is with most marriages.
Yes.
When you are about getting into the marriage, oh my goodness, you are at your best. You dress well. You act well. Everything about polished.
Yeah.
The guy, the girls, everyone is at their best.
Yes.
You know, nobody.
It sounds to me now like an audition. You know how?
Yeah. We are all putting our best foot forward, and then after the marriage, and is mostly for the women. After the marriage, once the ring is on the finger, there is no more campaign.
Wow. No more campaign. No more auditioning.
No more auditioning.
Yeah.
And it is a terrible thing. Men are physical beings.
Okay.
That's why you will see a man, you will see a girl who pass, scantily dressed, he's drawn to her. And you see that the man also, maybe in his house, he has a wife that is full option, and then he sees another full option outside, and his eyes will go 360 looking at the person. They are physical beings. Now, when you know that your husband gets up in the morning to go to work, he left you wearing a bonnet. Honestly, I don't know who brought that bonnet thing. I am one woman, maybe because I go on low cut, I can't understand this bonnet thing.
It's like caging.
A woman will wear a bonnet from morning till night. Some wear it to take their kids to school. And I don't even know whether it's a fashion thing, this bonnet thing. He leaves you wearing a bonnet, leaves you tying a wrapper.
Oh God.
Yes, you are taking care of the kids. You're setting them. Yes, you are trying to get the kids ready for school and every other thing. Should he also meet you that way when he comes back? With the same bonnet, the same wrapper, with the same
bonnet. Some people use hair nets. We
graduated from hair nets to bonnets.
Wow. Okay,
yes.
I get it.
The hair net one used to really drive me crazy.
God.
We moved from hair nets to bonnet. See, I've seen married women, when they raise their hands, you will see Sambisa forest under there. I've had to pass women in the market, in the malls, in places, and when they pass you, there's
terrible.
And you just keep wondering, whatever happened to shaving your under your armpit? So I don't want to say the other parts. If the armpit is that way, how would the other part be?
Yes.
But you see, these are the turn-offs. Whether you're on the leper side or you're on the rubber side, you see, it's the Oyibo man has really made things wonderful that you can get every clothing for any size. Your plus size, you can get a jean for a plus size. You are a leper, you can get a jean for a leper, whatever. But the thing is, some of us just let ourselves go. Okay, the lady might be someone that is a little bit on the big side. By the time she gives birth, she just lets herself go. There are times, times I've had had to actually, my fingers will be itching. You will see a woman will wear a bra, and the back of the bra will be touching the back, and you'll be wondering.
These are things that people need to take note of.
Yes,
because
I see. Whatever happens to you, adjusting your bra so that your girls are looking well. Yes, looking presentable. You wear a dress, you just look anyhow. See, if you have no fitting. If you have a husband, probably that works in the banking sector, he see all these peperempe girls looking very, very.
He's a peperempe. Oh God!
Then he comes back. He has met you the way he left you. I mean, he's a turn off. He's a turn off. And then some of us don't even know how to cook. Yes,
Auntie Chika, I got messages. Guys, join the conversation. Go to our socials. We're streaming live, guys, but you can send a text or WhatsApp message to 090-9705-4450. Send a text or WhatsApp message to that particular number. We're discussing something here that has to do with marriage, and we said the question was actually thrown out there. It says, why do men lose interest in their wives after years of marriage? And we're here with Auntie Chika talking about it. The studio lines are 090-7353-0044. That is the number to call, or 090-8766-8888. What you make of the conversation we're having? Boys, girls, girlfriends, boyfriends are welcome to the show as well. So ensure to call us up and tell us what you think about the conversation we're having. Why would any man lose interest in his wife? Someone you loved, sorry about it, you got on. Someone you loved, from the onset of that relationship, and then they're married, and then they say, fallen out of love. Hello? Or they're not interested. Hello? Good afternoon.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Actually, I'm Samuel.
Samuel from where?
From Kubwa.
All right, Samuel, what is your take?
Welcome.
Okay, my addition is that some women, like before they get married, you see that the dress wear and the stuff like psyche, the dress wear. But after marriage, you see some women, they start dressing tattered, and they don't even
basically appearance. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, then. Thank you so much, Samuel, for calling us up. I think that is the same point Auntie Chika was raising. I got an interesting point of view here from Sandra, who says, I like what Auntie Chika is saying. This is a point of view of so many people, but let me take it from this angle. Auntie Chika, women also lose interest in their husbands. So how about the pot-belly men? How about how about ensuring that you stay the way you are as well? This thing is a two-way thing, is a two-way street. The same things that you have mentioned, also men fall short of them as well. That is from Sandra. Guys, why would a man lose interest in their wife after years of marriage? That's a conversation, so join in and let us know. So Sandy says the two-way streets. You can't talk about the ladies. Wait, I mean the guys also. She mentioned pot-belly there. All the things that the men also do to make the woman lose interest. So what's your take?
The question what we're handling today is why do men? The question is not why do
men and women
lose interest in each other after marriage. It works both ways. For the men, there was a picture I saw, I think on Instagram or so. This guy and his babe, when they were going out, when they were courting, and then 3 years after they got married, this guy, when they were courting, was handsome, had 6 packs and everything, but 3 years into the marriage he had a pot belly. And the wife was saying, the wife asked in the section, please, is it possible that these people are the same persons? And the picture that I saw, the wife was still like she was when they were going out. Apart from that, she added a little bit of flesh, but that really made her look good. Cute. So it works both ways. A lot of men, when they get married, they will say, after all that campaign I was doing to woo her, all the campaign I was doing to woo her, she's now mine.
Okay, can you reduce your radio, the volume on your radio, sir? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Who are we speaking with?
Yeah, this is Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Calling from Utako.
All right, Utako. All right, Larry, talk to us. What's your take?
I think the problem comes when the woman or either of them becomes unfit for the marriage. Unfit means, unfit not physically, emotionally and mentally.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you an instance. A woman that's been abused or doesn't have peace of mind or that's been taken for granted.
Yeah.
She can't be in a mental state to be as clean as the man would want her to be.
Okay.
She's busy sitting down there thinking.
Yep.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it depends on how financially balanced, how emotionally balanced. It takes a lot for you to expect such. Then my question is, before you think of your partner not looking the way you want her, or what you're no longer having interest in her,
say it.
What have you done?
You say
to
it.
Make her look.
Say it.
What have you done?
Yeah.
To make her look the way you
that
want.
Part.
Why can't you put her in that state of you wanting her again?
Yeah.
If you think she has added weight, enroll her in a gym.
Yeah. Go with her to the gym. Yeah.
Yes. If you can't enroll her in a gym, take a walk with her every morning.
Okay.
Exactly.
If she doesn't take a bath on time, maybe you come back, you meet her. Or when you are leaving for work in the morning, tell her, sweetie, let's head to the bathroom together. I want to take my bath with you. So that you get into the bathroom and you have your
He is struggling with a lot.
Yes, and I like it. You took it from a mental point of view. We're all dealing with a lot outside the country in the relationship. It's like building and blending to another person is a lot. I like the angle of the mental health part you took it from.
So you just don't look at the outward. She had this, a lot. We have a lot of, even the men. He has started having pot belly because he doesn't care for himself again. He didn't have kids. Then he didn't have so much bills to pay. But now has kids. Now has a lot of things that make him wake up at night and he's sighing, he's looking at reading stuff, different things on the ceiling.
Totally.
You understand?
Wow.
So that's my take actually. So we really have to look beyond the physical. We should actually understand that we need to ask
mental, where that from what you even explain, I'm so grateful that you started off saying marriage is hard work.
It's hard work.
Now taking you through the journey of hard work means that there's a lot of sacrifice mentally.
Exactly.
There's a lot of lot of emotional intelligence.
It comes with a lot of intention. You have to be intentional to make this work.
Yeah.
Because for you to, from what the last caller just said, this guy has sat down and said, you know what, I'm going to help this person, going to help my wife to be this way, to be that way, to be... Yeah. He's being intentional about it.
Yeah.
So that's why in the mornings, if he wants to go to work, you say, babe, come, let's have a chat. Because I know that
he was even speaking hypothetically. He said, if you complain about her size, why don't you say in the morning, get up?
You don't even need to complain about her size because see, Olije, a man gets up in the morning, all he does is to get himself ready to step out.
Yeah.
But the wife doesn't do that. She'll wake up, wake the kids up. No, even before the kids are up, she's preparing the breakfast and lunch the kids will take to school. So she's not interested in even prepping herself or making herself look good. God forbid that she doesn't have a house help. She gets up earlier than the man, 2 hours before the man, to make sure that the kids' breakfast are ready, the lunch they will take to school is ready, and then the lunch, the breakfast everyone was going to eat. Is it at that time
that she would enter the bedroom?
Enter the bathroom and start taking care of herself?
I have something to say about what you just said. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon, Auntie JP.
Hi. This is Obi. Obi, welcome. Obi, you have 30 seconds.
Obi.
Yeah. Okay, Obi, I'll give you 1 minute quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, yes, marriage, yes, it's a very, very hard work. Like what Auntie Cheese said, is really true because some of us women, we are not really helping ourselves. We don't try to do. And I remember I've talked to a lady around my place because of the way she looks, the way she dresses. So, and I noticed that the husband is moving around. So I talked to her like, okay, do this, do that. like, she said, even if she do all those things, now we still follow other women. I said, okay, no problem. And she still do the way she is. Now there's another scenario of another man who was even actually whenever he sees me, he will Madam, you look so good. I say, okay, you can also make your wife to be like that too, you know. And I noticed that his wife is not dressing like me. She's not putting wig on. She's just dressing somehow. And he still also move around. And again, the church that they are attending, does not allow the woman to put on trousers, does not allow the woman to put wig and all that. So I understand. So maybe it's the church, but at least the man can also help the woman.
There are other ways he can
there are other type of clothing that you can put on. There's a way you can make your hair. Not all the time. She ties scarf all the time. So at least you can release your hair. Present and before time we start building house. So,
I mean,
our husbands need to help us as well. There are some things that that you don't like. You cannot tell us, this, and that is where communication comes in. If you cannot communicate with your wife, it will not work. And so women too, they are so shy and afraid to talk about some things. I don't know, how can I do like this, how can I do like that and all that. And for men does not allow their wife. I really have a lot to say on this anyway. The next time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Here's the thing in reply to what Auntie Chika said before we do a breather. So I was saying, when you said what time would she have, because you're being very realistic, which is true. But besides that, there are times where when you come home, you talk about meeting her, she's still working and all. How about help her with a house help? How about get a relative?
Some men will tell you, I don't want a house help. No, I just want off. I don't want a house help. And then how do you want your wife
to look that way?
Look the way you want.
You want a classy woman out there. How about helping that way?
Help.
In defense of Larry, it's not like he's saying that, you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing when you want to bathe, enter the bathroom. There are ways around it. There's always something, Auntie Chika, that can be done.
Exactly.
A man has a role to play in not losing interest.
That's why I keep saying marriage is work. You got to work. Yes, you got to work on it.
Yes.
Okay, if you have like 1 or 2 kids and your wife is working, you have to help your wife. Even if you don't want a help or a nanny, you help her.
Okay. Auntie Chika, the conversation continues here. You got a voice note to send, you got a text or WhatsApp message. Please do tell. Let me go to Style Samson quickly. He sent me an image. I'll forward that to you, Auntie Chika. He said, husbands lose interest in their wives. There's a particular illustration he sent. It says, making him the be all of your life. You make him responsible for your happiness always. That's 1. 2, lack of self-care. You no longer take care of how you look. Number 3, complaining too much. When you talk, you whine and complain more and talk less. Lack of appreciation. You find faults with him and never appreciate anything he does. Number 5, nagging. You incessantly nag him to get things done your way. Lack of respect. You have fun at his expense in front of friends or relatives. Number 7, change priorities. Work, home, children, social obligations take precedence over your marriage. There's several. It's more like a tree he sent, and I like it. But we'll talk more on this as the conversation continues. Send in a voice note to a text, WhatsApp message as the show continues.
Taking you back in time.
I like old school.
Old school and R&B throwbacks.
Let me be the
Eagles 102.3.
Olije, good afternoon. Auntie Chika, good afternoon. Beautiful topic you're talking about, because for people like us that we are married, it's a very delicate topic, okay? Now, I must say this. My wife and myself, we decided whatever we will not do as married people, we had better stop it when we were still dating, okay? So this is it. I am an outing person. I go out, live the good life, go out, have a drink or fish outside. I go to the clubhouse once in a while and all that. And when I was dating my wife, we used to do this. As we got married, we kept on doing it before the children started coming. Even now that the kids are here, once in a while, once in say 2-3 months, because of how Nigeria is now, I take her out. Okay, we sit out, hang out, then maybe we hit the club, shake a little, dance a little. That's what I like.
I get to feel the moment, feel happy at that point in time, and she understands that, and we are good. There's nothing a lady will tell me now, or that will push me some sort and say, I want to go out, go and groove, go and club, and all that, because I do that with my wife. I made it a point of duty. We have a help. There's a domestic staff at home, so that she's not stressed out. My wife is a working class, so to speak, in the financial sector. You know how rigorous it is. It's not that time she'll come back and start doing all the chores.
To start cooking.
She will do the ones she can do that keeps family tightly knit and bonded. Okay? But we need to get somebody that will help with the others. Okay, the fact that all these things are in place, see, the love can't die, it can't wane off. Okay, it's just what you people are saying, the love is there, it's just busyness. We are suddenly so busy.
Everyone is busy. But
the love didn't die.
Okay.
I've been with my wife now, say, as husband and wife for 7 years now, but we dated like 4 years, so like practically 11 years of our lives together. Okay, so but we are still there. It's still hot, When I see her, there's a kind of hairstyle I will see when she parts the hair one side with rubber. I know, say, this baby, she's like,
she still got it.
Yes,
we know it's. And let's not forget how we started. That's the thing that makes this love thing wane up as well.
Okay.
If you don't remember the good times, the old times, you're not saying because you're old and all that. No.
Okay.
It's refreshing this thing a little. So I don't think man falls out of love. No, see, once a man starts saying I fell out of love, see, he's everything somebody else that has taken over his wife. Period.
Okay.
Nothing like I'm falling out.
So that's why I asked the question, and I like it that Ringtone said something. It's not possible to just fall out. There's always there, but either someone is being greedy and wants someone out there who will make excuse such as, you get tired of eating jollof rice over and over and over again. Let me go to Bismarck. He says every man eventually loses that allure for his wife years into marriage. However, marriage is a commitment every man should make, realizing this, knowing that somehow what you used to have, what you used to see and have might erode with it. The best husbands realize this early and be intentional about their commitment to their wives in marriage. I like it that we talked about, if you're complaining that she's too busy, she doesn't have time, she has the bonnet, she has the this, why don't you help with other things? Someone also sent in a message, and I love Lizzie's point of view. She says, my guy tells me he likes bum shorts. I can close my eyes and expect a well-cooked meal or a clean home. I pray he doesn't change though. Lizzie's looking forward to getting married, by the way. She sent in a card invite. Sometimes we need to wait for the man to tell us. We don't need to wait for the man to tell us. Let's be observant and attentive to things they make reference to all the time, and also let's ask for the opinion on what we put on sometimes. So here's also the thing we've talked about. These are some of the reasons why men lose interest. How about the man also? If you notice that you love a classy lady, you notice, or you're drawn to this kind of woman out there, why don't you make your wife that kind of person? Why don't you buy those things? You talked about off air, you stopped making up at some point, Auntie Chika, and your husband is like, he wanted you to get those. You talked about the hourglass then. He said he likes you putting on those kind of dresses.
And he got me some fabrics. He went out and got me some fabrics because he wanted me to make the kind of clothes that will bring out the shape he likes. At a certain time, I just stopped. Makeup can really be overwhelming sometimes. I stopped making up. He went and got me a set of makeup kits.
See that?
And that was his way of telling me, see, I love you the way you are when you do this. So keep being that way for me. That is encouraging.
You know why I don't want us to create an excuse. You also said something off air. You said when a man goes out of his way to either get a house help or get a relative or get a sister or someone to stay with, you guys are meeting yourselves halfway.
Yes, you're meeting yourselves halfway. What he's trying to tell you is, I know it can be a whole lot, being my wife, being a mother. This is my way of making things easy for you, but it becomes really problematic. You want to have your hot meal all the time. You want your kids to look the best. You want you want your house to be to always be neat, and it's just one person. For goodness sake, the bonnet will be on her head 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
But But here's the thing also with that. Someone who is a housewife is a job, guys.
You're the housewife. What do you even do?
Taking care of the kids, doing the assignments, doing what she needs to do. It's different from, okay, so do you know why I brought this up? There are some women who are working class women who go to work and you know that this woman, puts herself together, she's working class. If you feel like your man is losing interest, it's because of the time that Ringtone talked about.
Yes, because of the
everybody's busy.
Yes, everybody's different thing. It's not because of the outward appearance.
Yeah.
And that on itself is a problem, Olije, because most of our professional women, you find out that their husbands go outside.
Yeah.
What they're actually looking for is that time with their wives that they don't get to have.
Aha. So, they begin to,
and if they see someone that, okay, how now? Hey, okay,
just a little care.
Just a little care.
That's it.
And the man falls for it. So I think what we need to do as a woman, as a man, we actually need to meet ourselves halfway. I know so many of my friends that were bankers because their husbands ended up doing the job they were supposed to do, like school run. When the child is sick, they take the kids to school. Somewhere along the line, these ladies, I believe, they sat down with their husbands and they said, you know what, I don't think I will continue doing this, and they left those jobs and got jobs that will give them time.
Right. So, but here's it. I also liked the mental aspect. I liked let's understand that we are all dealing with a lot. Someone living with you is an entirely different experience. Give the person the benefit of the doubt, but that is where we cannot overemphasize communication. Communication is everything in
another thing, when we also talk about communication, when your wife is talking, please listen. Because that is what leads to, that's what leads. People keep talking communication. Listening is a skill. And
continue, please.
And that's when you listen, you get a feedback.
Auntie Chika, listening is a skill. Some people think communication is talking.
No.
It's listening and responding is a two-way street.
The response is the feedback you get. Because what makes a woman, maybe to lose interest, makes a woman to lose interest is, I keep talking, you're not hearing. I keep talking, you're not hearing. I keep saying the same thing, you're not listening. And it's frustrating.
Wow, I wish we could continue with this conversation, but Auntie Chika, you know that we have to revisit this because we'll talk about the women's side as well on this. Thank you so much, Auntie Chika, for coming through. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the calls and messages, and of course we've got the Sunny Side Show crew right in the building. Hi.
How are you?
Oh, good. Oh, we're in black today again. I don't understand which bumption.
You're always looking at cool.
Yes.
Uniform.
So, what's to come today, guys?
Okay, so we're talking about body dysmorphia today. Yes. I mean, you heard about the lady who passed having gone to do surgery. She had a great body, right? And she did surgery a couple of
felt like she wasn't comfortable in that.
Yeah. This
are you talking about the lady that's committed suicide or what?
No. She passed. So the surgery wasn't successful, and the hospital has not been able to give answers as to what really happened. Yes.
But I know that when you go for surgery, you sign repercussions and implications.
Every procedure you sign.
You sign and you agree to the
and it just brings to mind the fact that we have bodies, but we want more.
Yeah.
Some people want more.
I mean, some people have, like you said, she had a great body, but she wanted more. So they say sometimes some things you get, especially with regards beauty, is addictive. Once you get it, you want to get more. Because I've seen people who go for Botox and it's like your face is okay at this point because of the wrinkle, and they still want to go and they begin to look like a baby rubber. Like a, so it's unrealistic.
On the Spill Zone today, we've got business at 3 o'clock as always. We've got some Pop gossip. Gist.
Okay. All right. So you guys make sure to enjoy. Hope you guys are excited about Friday.
It's Friday. Yeah.
The weather isn't making me excited.
Really?
This is the weather for...
You jumped to another relationship. I saw your tweet. This way take me to 4 relationships. I'm like, Itodo, please, leave people alone. Anyways.
I'm sorry, this is the best weather for me.
I'm telling you.
My Juve and I.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
So you